Well, I might as well get started. The first of my adventure I remember, and I don't know whether, of all the things I lost, I think I missed my mind the most. But nonetheless, I have to tell the tale to get you to where we are now. Okay? So I might have to do a couple broadcasts or whatever, I don't know. But I've only got till Wednesday because I traded my home, my liveaboard luxury uh, original 31-foot Chris Craft Commander. And it's got two 327F model, 210 horsepower Chevy engines in it. The same engine they used to put in the, I think it was 64 Corvette, but it was a racing motor, was the Motorhead's things. But I've got a pair of them. And what makes them unique is that on the port side, only on the left-hand side of the boat, that engine, there's two. There's one here and there's one there, okay? This one would be my left hand, so I'm going to say that this is my port engine. I know if it's a port engine that it turns counterclockwise. And the one on the starboard, of course, turns clockwise. A 64 Corvette motor, if you wanted to use those as a replacement. So, I mean, it's the same motor. Take it out and put the same motor back in. Only your hull numbers don't match the motors. So the guy that bought this boat, he got down on the hull. This is a 1968 Chris Craft. Next year it'll be 50 years old. I was going to put if any of you young people have ever been to a laser lighted stage presentation, it's like, whoa, man, whoa. And I've got a call in on my Skype. I'm waiting for the guy to call me back. The principal or owner of a laser rental and stuff show. And I was going to get him to put one on my boat, which now I'm going to get him to put one in the back of the pickup that I traded for. And that's how I'm going to get attention. Because my brother Jerry once told me the principles of business. 90% image, and he said 10%. I think it's like even 5%. Image, image, image. Image is everything. The show. You're just actors, aren't you? Aren't we all actors? Well, I think Professor, that you might not be an actor. Okay, are you an actor or you're not an actor? I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just come here and get my hair did. Anyway, I think I'm the only boy that can oh, hell, I got one. Watch this shit. Now, You look, hey, you looking at me? Hey, you looking at me? You be eyeballing me. You cut them out. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm hoping I can take this shit viral because it's going to change, man. But that's all going to be focused on the amazing, 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 the stupendous, the magnanimous, the laser light show. To let you know that I'm going to be telling you about some crazy stuff. And I'm going to use the language and try to keep it in context. So, you know, there goes half my fucking audience right there. You cocksuckers, you lip dick cocksuckers that are fucking offended by words. Yet you go in a fucking courtroom and they're using fucking legalese on you. You speak fucking legalese? That's what I told the fucking judge. The motherfuckers kidnapped me. Them bounty hunters, they didn't pick me up. They kidnapped me and took me back to Collier County. And I was so fucking glad they did. Because by the time I got back there, I just stayed on the run for a year. And I went to, I think, 2 probation meetings. And the second one, I had a big bull dyke talking to me like I was a, Matthew, don't take this wrong, but a redheaded stepchild. Which you ain't a stepchild, I know. But I mean, if you was a stepchild, your daddy, he didn't want no damn redhead. Now, thank God Joshy Poo, he loves them redheads, boy. But it's only because of Byron. Or, no, that's what Jason called her, Byron. What'd you call Mom, Josh? Anyway, whatever he called him. She didn't call him late for spam sandwiches. I'm going to tell you that. And I didn't have the heart to tell him. But we, growing up as kids, me and Jerry and Danny, there was never any fucking bologna in our house. We didn't have bologna and eggs, like, you know? We had ham or pork chops or, I mean, I don't know what Fred Boyd did, but I know this for a fact, and I'm a daddy like 3 times. And with all my kids, unfortunately, my apologies go to Jason and hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I've been married 4 times. I think I got that one little part of a relationship, you know, good and bad, and so in love, and you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you, like that there, boy. Hey, you get in there. Hey, you get in there and you lay your ears back and you waller at it. You know what I mean? That's concrete. Concrete, boy. Get your damn mind up. When you're pouring concrete, as me and Jerry worked on a bridge. I forgot who. Jerry probably knows who that was. Shirley Contractors. I got Jerry on as a fucking carpenter. I said, just stay behind me, man. Don't get out. Don't get where nobody can fucking see you. Because he had to have the fucking money, you know. Now, I'm a pretty experienced form setter, so I'm doing bridge work. I'm making a few bucks myself. So, but anyway, I got Jerry on there, and we just had a fucking blast. And you know how the bridge got the sides come down and that embankment there? We were sitting up there, and we'd already eat our lunch or something, and there was a rock laying beside me there, and a Coke bottle. I mean, way the hell down there at the end. And I said, "Hey, Jerry, I think I'm going to knock the top of that Coke bottle off." We throwed that rock and knocked the head of that fucking Coke bottle right off. It was like, you don't fuck with the nigga now. Yeah, I'll be a nigga. Yeah. But, which is another subject that we have to get on. You know, how do you worship God? In spirit and in truth. That's how you do it. So I'm trying to get to the truth of the matter that the thief on the cross, I don't think he had the one that Jesus said, this day, this right now, nigga, this day you shall be with me in paradise. Now, according to the way some people teach repentance, and I know how it goes in the Bible and stuff, I'm talking about Jesus on the cross. That man didn't have time to repent. And I think about it, and it's like me saying this. Oh, I love you, Jesus. I love you. Oh, good. Not good. God, I love you. I saw Jesus. I love you. Hey, yeah. If you know what I mean. But the amazing grace I got, it's caused me to run wild as a motherfucker all my life and not pay the consequences because I got everything I ever wanted, including where I'm living. This is my fucking home. I had a cook stove and you know, some shit. I mean, I could eat, shower, sleep, shit, smoke, drink, fart, and 50 other vile and vulgar things that I just don't want to talk about. Unless you ask me. You ask me a question. You ask me a question. You AXE me a question. I'm going to give you the answer, whether you like it or not. But anyway, there's so damn much to talk about, and I don't know why, I've been fucking waiting. And the only thing, I couldn't get the fucking Facebook one to work for some reason. Wouldn't load. But, you know, that one, it makes a recording and you can watch it at any time. So this is YouTube live stream, and I guess it'll run for, I think I heard 6 or 8 hours, something like that, per shift. So I was maybe going to use this and Skype. That's why I was posting on Facebook that you have to go to Skype.com. And this is for us to be able to share screens. So if you're seeing what I'm seeing and everybody else in the conference, I think I might do up to maybe 25 people at a time. And we'll do some reviews and training and everything. But hell, the Forex market or the foreign exchange, foreign currency markets, like the Japanese yen, the franc, the euro, the Japanese ruble or whatever the fuck it is, Mexican peso, and I mean, that market every day does about 4, maybe even 5 now, but at least $4 trillion a day exchanges hands in those markets. And so I said to myself, I said, hey, self, I don't want to get in your brain or nothing, but what? $4 trillion a day? I said to myself, I said, self, look, I don't want to get greedy. Ain't nothing about me is a greedy man. I love to make money and I love to share better. I love to share a lot more than I like making the money, I'll tell you that. I like giving that shit away, man, like water. You know, if I get in a pinch and I can't give it away or don't want to give it away, I can sell it. But the whole point is that if you don't follow Jesus after that, I mean, you know, you just pissed it all away. So I was kind of running that road there, you know, 17 years. Debbie was ruler of the roost. And I married Denise. Me and Denise made it about, oh God, oh God. Denise, oh man, that was pure infatuation, man. But I was definitely in love. But anyway, I had a good time with her. And, you know, of course, what's that women have living them inside them? It don't come out. I mean, they can almost keep it contained. But when that motherfucker comes out, I saw it come out of a starfish, Elaine Ferguson. If anybody else gets to watch this, some people know who she is and who she's not. But, you know, after having Mandy, and y'all seen videos, I hope, or there's some videos posted on my channel at kingfishrevolution.com. And then I got a video when I was like peeking out. I don't want to tell you how much, but I was making a lot of money. And it was like poof. You know, one day I'm sending Danny, if you get a chance, somebody can show Danny this. Anyway, I'm sending Danny and his buddy taking a T-Bird to Florida for one of the girls in the trading room. Blue it was. And so then, you know, I didn't get to see her. I didn't get to meet her. And so she was a voice to me. And she always sounded so petite and young. She sounded like young. And this is when I married. And, you know, I knew it wouldn't last. And it didn't last. It lasted long enough for Heather to be a multimillionaire. It lasted long enough for her to get her Dodge Viper that Eddie Murphy power slid into the parking place in the movie. And she got her big dumb box, the fucking Hummer. And the only toy I really had was my jet boat. Boy, we got some stories to tell with that one, don't we, Jerry? Remember them nipple fish? We was all out, and I don't know, there's 4 or 5 guys on the boat. I think everybody was on the boat. And we're all got a case of fucking beers. And we're drinking them, you know, we don't want them to get hot, or I didn't care if they got hot or not, but they were like, preferred them cold. So they were chugging them along there, and It was hotter than it was hot. And so when somebody decided to go swimming, no, drinking all those beers, everybody had to go piss. And my engine was rigged so I could pull it in reverse and hit the starter, and it would just give a little, and that's all it took. When they were standing up on the edge there trying to piss, I give them one of those. In they went. And but anyway, when you got in the damn water over there, this is a damn snake river. And I guess my jet boat would run about 75. You know, it was pretty nice. But I remember drunk as a fucking skunk. And I don't even know who was with me, but somebody was with me. Maybe it was Rick. But I'm doing that fucking snake. And wow, all of a sudden there's a fucking ferry going across. And I said, you know, drop that fucking thing down and cracked that motor, and I didn't think we was going to stop, but we did. But I'm saying, whoa, we ain't gonna do that wide open no more. We might do it, you know, where I could see around the next bend. But that's the same bridge that it was a ferry, and it was the same ferry that me and Melissa were riding my Harley V-Rod, and went across that bridge. I mean, the ferry that took us across. We got off the ferry, and we were going, it's probably another 5-10 miles up the road there. So, and the road looked smooth, and I just, you know, kind of eased it up a little bit. And the next thing I know, there's a fucking speed bump. I said, whoa. And I touched that front brake. It went over, and she was on top of me and tore the damn side of my leg out. Good God Almighty. And I never once thought that Jesus did that to me. It was so far-fetched from my mind that I was paying for my boldness, and some would call it, well, I called it limp dick cocksuckers. If you're going to be offended by limp dick cocksucker, how can I ever finish a point? So I don't want your kids going around saying it or nothing, but just like this shit right here. It's like smoking a little weed, man. If I was drunk now, I'd be so fucking pissed off and mad at the world. And here, all I want to do is thank you, Jesus. Listen, the guy that I traded a pickup for, him and his wife drove 2 days from Pennsylvania to get here. And I guess they stopped and looked at some other boats and stuff along the way. And I was the last one. And so I've never been domesticated. All my women always took care of the laundry and cooking and the dishes and decorating. And, you know, I didn't fuck with the house much. Was my point. Anyway, this is some pretty good shit. And this stuff is really, really bad for you. I mean, I wouldn't recommend anybody, not anybody, never touch this. This is pure reefer fucking madness. Don't ever, ever smoke this shit. It'll fuck you up like a nigga checkbook. You won't know whether to shit or wind your watch. So the horrendous side effect is I don't want to hurt anybody. I love everybody. If I'm driving, I'm probably going to be real attentive driving. Might be hard for me to focus, but I think I can do it. Anyway, let's say I get pulled over. First thing I'm going to ask that cop is, what would he like me to do? How could I please him and make him the happiest fucking cop on this motherfucking planet right now today? What can I do for you, officer? Officer. Yeah, officer. What can I do for you, officer? Hold on just a second, please. Now, but I ask you a fucking question while you're here. Don't fucking go away. What's your name? Okay, officer. Whoever the fuck you are. And whoever your daddy may be, and I don't know. But I know Jesus told a bunch of your daddy's a devil, dumbass. Who the fuck you think you talking to? So I don't know whether would you like a gift? Would everybody here like a fucking gift? That's what Ephesians 2, that just keeps ringing my bell. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9 says, for by grace. What is grace? It's not something you earn. You ain't ever going to deserve it. What you deserve is hell. So grace is not getting what you do fucking deserve. You deserve fucking hell. If you're a lousy motherfucker like me, that's what I fucking deserve. It's fucking hell. And don't take my fucking word for it. Ask any of my fucking friends. Ask any of my fucking family. I can't say fuck. Oh, I can't say cocksucker? I guess suck my dick is out of the fucking question, you biatch motherfucker. Reach down, grab a set of fucking balls if you a man. If you ain't, then you're a fucking woman. That's what I fucking told Jerry and Jim and unfortunately Bob. When I told Bob that, this is when Burness was still living. That motherfucker grabbed me up and throwed me against the fucking wall. I said, when you let go, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. So hold me as long as you can. Hell, that was funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. Kiss my ass and call me Irene if you didn't like it. That's Danny's. Danny had a lot of good ones, man. And so sad and sorry that I wasted so much of my fucking life on this. Drunk and fucking passed out. But you know what? Somehow it just seems like I always got a blowjob out of it, at least. So I didn't worry about it too much. But then, you know, Mandy, she was the pothead. She was the pothead. I didn't smoke pot. Maybe once in a while I would, just for the. But man, I was a drinker. I'm gonna drink, and so I'm not gonna make this about marijuana, but I'm gonna try to give you some understanding of what's happened with the reefer madness. Cause it'll make you fucking mad. Hey, this shit makes me crazy as a motherfucker. Man, you talk about faith. Hey, Jesus right there. Hey, I don't need no faith. I can see Jesus right there. I can feel him. I know he's right there. That's what I told him when I was this motherfucker. I got stranded. I ain't got no. My batteries are about dead. And so I'm on dock shore now. So I got AC and can run my computer because my battery's dead. So I'm gonna have to start buying some shit. That's what I'm saying. So if you get anything out of my messages, even if I do ramble a little bit, I want you to think about making a donation to the Kingfish and Mr. Amazing Grace himself. I mean, stand back, ladies. We don't know how big this thing's gonna get. But my nigga gonna come in the house. My nigga, my boy gonna fuck some shit up. You niggas fuck with me, you ain't fucking with me. That's why I'm the baddest motherfucker in the Congo land. Because Jesus has got my back. Don't worry about me. Motherfucker, I'll stay gone for a fucking year. I'll sit in jail for 5 months and eat fucking cat shit stew. Or maybe I'll just be so fucking interesting that the fucking jailer will bring me a fucking bong. And of course, his wife is the prosecutor in my case. So he knows a lot about me. He said, well, yeah, go watch Run from the Cure by Rick Simpson, dipshit. Have all your buddies, get all your fucking buddies, get the whole fucking force to watch it. I want you to see what you're fucking fighting for. If anybody's in jail for fucking marijuana, give them a fucking pardon, Trump. Every single one of them. If it's that marijuana is a sole cause. And if they're fucking traffickers, give them a fucking 100,000 or something to boot. And take it out of them fucking politicians' fucking accounts. Them fucking judges' accounts. That's the lowest form of life there, boy. I don't honor that sign. That's what I tried to tell them when I was in fucking jail going to court. I'm a fucking idiot. I am idiot. I don't know fucking legalese from Chinese. What the fuck is a BR 549 statute 0.6 dot of the third code of the right side of the fucking page there? If you sign anything, this is your first lesson. If you sign anything, ever, if you ever sign your name again, ever, make sure you write under duress underneath it. Don't sign nothing. I had to sign my first check over to a guy that had a bank account there because I didn't have one, and my MasterCard debit card that I carry with me at all times, I hadn't received yet. And I'm down and staying on a 31-foot. This is just a few months ago. Less than a fucking year, I think. That, yeah, I might mix a little other shit in there, maybe a little older, but this shit I'm talking about right now is like a fucking year. I just lost my friend. The one, when I went on the run from with the felony, cultivation and manufacture, I had a massive, massive grow operation, which included 2 little plants about like this on my boat that had just barely got up out of the dirt. I think one of them had like 2 leaves, and maybe the other was really advanced in 3 leaves. And obviously it was their first bust, but it was a fucking blast, man. I had a fucking blast in jail. And I know I shouldn't say that. Oh, you're getting ready to go back. You take off in that truck. You know, they'll put you in jail. They don't care. And so I got some questions I'm going to ask the cop. First of all, Ossifer, first thing we need to do is get your supervisor here and get all the supervisors of your department together here at one fucking time. Because if you're going to declare an emergency and assume probable cause, I think that when I get you in my court, I'm going to give you a claim, officer, and all the rest of you motherfuckers, if you get in his way of getting his fucking ass out of my fucking face. Well, maybe a wee exaggeration, but that's how you have to do it. You ain't got a fucking ounce. You think I got some respect for you, motherfucker, because you got a fucking gun on? You think I'm gonna be afraid of that? Get the motherfucker out, bitch. Get your fucking taser out too. You declared a fucking emergency and you're stopping me with all these other motherfuckers around? The fuck you talking about? You isolated me from all these motherfuckers out here? That's fucking harassment, man. And what's your name? What's your name and badge number? That's all the fuck I need. I have a staff of complainers, which is what your fucking prosecutor is doing. That motherfucker's complaining, and I'm giving the fucking judge a valid common law, sealed with wax. Fancy, yeah, that's it. With a kingfish fucking stamp on it. There you go. I thought that was pretty slick as hell shit. But anyway, You know, I thought if any of you peanut balls boys out there happen to have the Boyd name, you got little fucking peanut balls, I'm going to send you a rubber band to fucking go with 2 peanut shells, and you'll have a fucking jock strap in case somebody kicks you in them little motherfuckers. But, you know, if you're afraid to bring up Jesus, or you're too ashamed to bring up Jesus, he ain't your motherfucking friend, is he? That ain't your nigga, is it? That ain't your boy, B-O-U-Y. I'm asking you some fucking questions. Look at me when you fucking lie, you cocksuckers. I know you're a cocksucker, or a lamp dick, or a fucking cat shit pie fetish or something. I don't know. What the fuck's your problem? You worried about me? I got Jesus riding shotgun. He right here, right now. We're gonna talk about him. That's my boy. That's my nigga. If I said I loved him, that's about the only thing could bring me down, was me trying to tell him how much I love him. I love you, Jesus. Yes, I do. I love you. I love you, man. You are God Almighty. I love you, Jesus. He's just so good. Old, I love you. Damn, I love you, Jesus. If I said, you know, could even imagine saying something like that, I would feel like I was a grain of sand of all the sand that's in the comments and the whole motherfucking universe. And then we would know what Jesus did while he was here on earth. Because you couldn't fill the fucking universe with the books of what he did. That's King James Version, man. I'm telling you, there's some good shit in there. And if you're an NIV or ATV and you want it, shut the fuck up while I'm talking, motherfucker, and get you a King James Version Bible. And it'll explain it all, motherfucker. You don't need no, does thee motherfucking understand thou? Bitch! Make me fucking slap you upside your nappy, boot lip, faucet face, turnip neck, chicken choking, booger picking, booger licking motherfucker. Melissa could do that one. She probably did it better than I did. Yeah, thank God she already knew about Jesus, because I wasn't really interested in talking about Jesus with her. I want to talk about something else, if you know what I mean. All right. That's the way I'm looking at him right now. Yeah. Well, you gonna lay in my bed naked? Well, actually, that was Heather's bed, but sorry, honey, I didn't mean to piss you off for that one. You were the greatest love I ever had, Heather. Besides Mandy, and of course, the rest of them, I wouldn't have given them the sweat off. I wouldn't have pissed up their fucking ass if the guts was on fire. And all you girls, all my wives, I gave fucking everything I had and a little bit more after that. And that was just in love. I absolutely have at one time absolutely fucking adored all my ladies and friends, neighbors and wives, and you know, cousins and sisters, and sisters, cousins, cousins. I mean, them damn girls are. I was going to be a player one time after Heather left. So I had a thing on MySpace, and I said, I'm giving away a free 2-week vacation, all expense paid. Come lay by my pool. Come let me dine you with some of the finest cuisine in Central America, in the whole of Central America. This is the finest cuisine you can put your mouth on. So y'all, I want y'all all to come. And what we're going to do here now is we're going to make it all inclusive. You understand what all inclusive is? We're going to take these girls and we're going to take them someplace where it's all inclusive. We ain't got to pay no $5 a fucking drink. All we got to do is pay this much, and they're going to wine and dine. They're going to buy them dinner. They're going to get them right and telling them how wonderful we are. And if we let those girls give the couple of blowjobs to the manager and the assistant manager, and it doesn't make any difference whether they're male or female, but you know, pretty much you're going to eat about all the pizza you want to fucking eat, that you can eat. So what I'm advertising now for is there's a lot of power in the old man and the young girl thing. So this is an appeal to all the young girls. You got to be at least 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, fat, skinny, old, young. Well, if I have my choice, I'm going to start about 18 when they're just budding out a little bit, you know, and I'm going to see where it goes. But anyway, if they go with me and they're nothing but arm candies, all they are, if I can create this image of them opening my car door and chauffeuring me or captaining my big expensive yacht, then we're creating not an illusion, because this is real life. So that's what I'm planning on. If I can get some volunteers, I'm also going to teach girls, all girls, how to do that Melbourne bounce shuffle that you've been seeing on the Facebook and shit. And I sent out so much good shit on the Facebook. You know, it'll take a while to go through it or whatever. So I thought I would do this live thing and talk till I fucking pop and pass out or whatever. And hopefully it saves it, or I can edit it, or I don't know. But we're going to do a lot more characters, because what you have to do when you're talking to a judge or a prosecutor. My brother, Bob, when he said shit, he pissed me off. And it didn't usually matter what he said. It wasn't what he said. It was a fucking tone that he used. And he found that tone worked for him when he applied for the superintendent of the superintendent's job on a Peter Kiewit dam project. He was going to be the man of everybody there. And he would take a lot of responsibility, you know. But I'm kind of rambling a little bit now, I know. But one thing a lot of people don't know about me is I'm a master carpenter. And, you know, I've had a commercial cabinet shop and built cabinets for Sheeler Chevrolet there in Christiansburg, Boyd's Cabinet Shop. I had that card, and I've lost that card somewhere, and I think Jerry knows the card I'm talking about. And I've lost my jersey, 9138, Boyd Brothers jersey, which I don't expect good people like Luke's mother and that Roanoke with her nose so stuck up in the fucking air. Honest to God, I worry about the whole fucking community drowned in on a fucking picnic or something. I mean, if it come a fucking thunderstorm with the way their noses are turned up, they have everyone surely fucking drowned. But I don't guess that's the point either. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm talking about Jesus. It's all Jesus. And me and Mandy come up with this, which is what I thought was great. It doesn't matter what the question is. It doesn't matter whether it's an extreme question or a mild question or an intense question or a little fabrication, you know, not much, just a little bit. But creating that illusion takes away the truth. And so it ain't that I'm not all that and a bag of fucking Doritos. I mean, I am. Fucking look at me. And all that. And these are my real teeth. I've been smoking like a fucking freight train, man. So I got these dental picks. And sometimes I'll scrape the tar or whatever off my front of my teeth. I don't brush my fucking teeth. Very rarely. And if I do, I damn sure wouldn't use no fucking fluoride toothpaste. Which is an interesting subject in itself. That is a fucking absolute. That's like saying, hey, y'all, look, we got some Crystal Drano, and we're going to pour some in our water supply. So y'all get up there and get you some of this arsenic. Whatever the fuck. Whoa, what's that shit we're putting in there now? Do you know that they're putting fucking fluoride in your water? What are you, fucking stupid? Anyway, I can eat a fucking candy bar that I couldn't a few weeks back. But for some reason, my teeth seem to have strengthened. You know, I don't have no looseness anywhere, nothing. I can fucking chew a piece of steak like, yeah, baby. I can do a damn boot leather steak. I can chew that so much all day. I'll be like an Indian woman. There's going to be some fucking Mexicans. My baby puts his feet in there. Them motherfuckers going, hey, when he puts his feet in there, he goes out and, do what they do. He going to go out and get me a damn buffalo. I'm going to have the damn hide. I'm going to set that bitch in the center of the teepee. And we going to be me and him going to be some more. Because if I can put on some weight like a damn bear, I'll wrap my fat ass around him. He won't even have a shiver. But you think about, what do the fucking Eskimos do? I mean, we're going to strip down here and get naked? It's fucking, I ain't that damn cold, is it? All right, baby, get your shit going. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, bring in the ass if you're living like yeah. You know what I mean? And if you don't, I don't give a fuck. I know it's funny as hell. And if you're not entertained, fuck off. Get your fucking nappy head, little stupid chicken choking ass out of here. The fuck you doing looking at me, motherfucker? Jack, get the fuck on out of here. Limp dick cocksucker. All right, so enough of that. But you see, when you get into life, you got to get in character. And that's why I tell my children, look, I'm a master manipulator. I can get in that character. And it don't matter whether it's a guy that drives aircraft carriers. There's a captain that towed me in here on his dive boat. He strapped me to the side of it. And not only did that, but he put me in this slip with a single engine boat strapped to his side. It was just more than amazing. I haven't been diving since me and Jerry were fucking diving, man. And, I tell people, to get certified diving, me and Jerry, we had to swim the pool. And, we didn't tell nobody about them girls was following around because they had some bush sticking out. That was back in the day before they shaved that thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, it was some pretty tough training. Trying to keep up with them because them girls can fucking swim. I ain't shitting it. But anyway, I know I'm rambling into another story, but this is pretty good too. Me and Jerry went through this NAUI course, which is a lot more stringent and structured than the PADI that you can get now. You can get certified PADI, and I don't know if you can. I don't ever have to get certified again. I'm a certified motherfucking diver. Give me that motherfucking tank. So anyway, that's the way this captain that brought me in here on his ship that used to drive aircraft carriers for a living. That's how he earned his money. He was an aircraft carrier driver. Well, I think he said they had F-18s going off the deck. Or whatever the one is. It's got the knuckle muzzle. And, man. All right, I'm going to take the fucking break. And so then I'll be able to see if I can see this or whatever the fuck. But I'm stopped broadcasting. I'll be back.